Hello my beautiful people and welcome back. My name is Damaris Michelle if you are new here, and in today's video we are going to be doing my daughter's wash day routine. But I'm also going to be adding in a couple of extra steps just to give her hair extra little TLC. So as you guys can see here, I am taking down her hair from the previous hairstyle. And if you guys have not seen this look, y'all need to go back on my page and give it a look, because this look went crazy on TikTok. People really loved it. And I actually got a lot of little love on here too. But a lot of love on TikTok for this hairstyle. And I really do love it. I think it's super cute. And it was a hairstyle that I had did because I wanted my daughter to start wearing her natural hair out more. I always am quick to braid it up just because of how old she is. And you know how kids are. They run around, they play, their hair gets messy. So it's very convenient to always put it in braids. But I do want her to start wearing her natural hair and embracing it. And so this hairstyle was just perfect for that. I can't wait to redo it. And if you guys want to see it, I'm going to link it down below in the description box. Before I wash my daughter's hair, I always prep it before wash day. It is so important to prep the hair to help make it a lot more manageable, which then helps take down the time for your wash day. It helps to prevent a bunch of knots and tangles and breakage. It is so important to prep your hair. And I do this for my hair too. This is for all hair types. It's not just for certain hair types. I think it's important for everybody to prep their hair before they wash it. So to prep my daughter's hair, I obviously undo the hairstyle. Then I go in with smaller sections. And I use my favorite pre-shampoo by African Pride. If you guys are faithful viewers of mine and you guys actually watch my videos, you guys would know that in every wash day, I am using that product to detangle my hair, my daughter's hair. I love it. It has the perfect slip. It detangles the hair so beautifully without snagging and pulling. It adds moisture back into the hair. It adds shine back into the hair. And my favorite thing about it, it's so affordable and you get so much product. I also tried the Tangle Teaser for the first time in my daughter's hair, and I don't think I liked it. I don't think I'm a fan of it. And I'm really surprised because I feel like so many people with type 4 hair hyped up the Tangle Teaser, and I don't really care for it. It's okay. I love the unbrushed better. I feel like the unbrushed kind of gets in there and does a little bit better. And then I have another brush that I use by Conair, and I think it's way better than the Tangle Teaser. And then my biggest pet peeve with this brush is that I have no grip on it. Like, it's so hard for me to keep the brush in my hand because I guess of the type of plastic it's made out of. I don't know. I wasn't a fan of it. So yeah, I was a little disappointed because I heard a lot of good things about it. All right, so once we're done detangling the hair, we are going to go, we let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes, and then we're going to go in and we're going to rinse it out. So once it's rinsed out, you're going to go in with your choice of shampoo and conditioner. Today, I went in with Olaplex because I wanted to give my daughter a hair treatment because a hairstylist actually saw her hair and told me, I'm always open, I'm not a professional. So she's a professional. She says she's a hairdresser, blah, 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 right? So she told me, because I said in my video, my daughter's hair is high porosity. She said, I don't think your daughter's hair is high porosity. She thinks that it needs bonding treatments. So I said, oh, very interesting. And, I took her up on it because I'm like, as much as I take care of my daughter's hair and I'm always washing it, deep conditioning it, I feel like it's just missing something because it looks healthy, but I'm like, it's not the healthiest it could be. And I'm like, what am I missing? So somebody recommended that I do bonding treatments. So that is what we're going to be doing for her hair every other wash day. And yes, I saw a very big difference after using Olaplex. This is actually my first time using Olaplex. And at first I was like, oh, this is a scam. Like, everybody raves about this. And when I did my daughter's hair, I didn't see a difference in her hair. But it wasn't until her next wash day that when I went to go wash her hair, I actually saw her curls coming back to life. I was like, oh my God. So I don't know what it is, but don't get discouraged off of the first use of the Olaplex because you won't see it. You'll see it in the next wash day, which is so weird. But anyway, I tried the Olaplex for the first time and it did her hair so good. And I don't normally condition my hair or my daughter's hair. I go from straight shampooing and straight into deep conditioning. But with this hair treatment, you have to do the shampoo and the conditioner. So that's what I did. I should have gotten the deep conditioner too, but Lord child, this was so expensive. I think they're all together. These products were like $70 to $80 with tax. And then I had to go back and get the bonding oil. So that was another $30. So I dropped a good amount of money. So next time I will go back and try the deep conditioner so that I could do it all together. But yeah, definitely a new Olaplex fan. I actually can't wait to use it in my hair. At the expense of this shampoo, I was making sure it got into every crease and crevice of this girl's hair. I was splitting her hair, getting the shampoo in there, scrubbing them roots, and really, really getting in there. And my daughter loves when I use the head massager, so I also went in with the head massager. I know it's highly recommended to get the blood flow going in your scalp, and if you get the blood flow going in your scalp, it's going to help with your hair growth. Okay, after we're done shampooing, now we're going to go in with the conditioner, which I believe is number 5. I am going to show it in the video at some point while I am putting it in her hair. I followed the same steps that I would if I were to be deep conditioning it. All we're doing is just putting in a conditioner. I sectioned off her hair and I detangled it. I tried this other tangle teaser because the first one that you guys saw me using was for just curly hair, and this one is for thick curly hair. And I didn't really like this one either because I didn't like the grip of it. And I knew I wasn't going to like it because of the shape of it. And I kept changing which way to hold it. And no way I held it made it any better to detangle her hair. I'm just not a fan of the tangle teaser. I've just accepted it. I tried to like it, but I really don't like it. Now, don't get me wrong. You're still going to see those brushes being used in my videos probably. But that's just because I'm not just about to throw them away. I did still buy them. I'm not crazy about them. You still will see me using them, but it just won't be the first brush that I go to grab. All right, so same steps, nothing special. We're going to section off the hair, apply the product, detangle it, twist it back up, except for we're not going to let it sit for as long. We're going to let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and rinse it out.
8 p.m. I'm stalling. 12 a.m. I'm waiting for your call. Yeah. Lord, I'm tired of running. Yeah. Cause every time I run, I seem to fall. Yeah. I wanna go back to the way we used to be. But if I come back right now, will you still speak? I think I ran just far enough. I think it's time to embrace love. Who can love me through my highs and lows? Who can make me feel so vulnerable?
So now that the conditioner is rinsed out, we are done with Olaplex treatment, and now we're just moving on to our regular wash day. I still am going to go in with the hair mask because that is just a conditioner. That doesn't substitute for the deep condition. We're going to go in with this hair mask, and again, same step, section off, detangle, twist it back up. But this time we're going to put a cap on her head, and we're going to have her sit underneath the dryer for about 30 minutes. I use the hot and Hot and Gold, Golden Hot. I forgot. It's something like that. It's either Hot and Gold or Golden Hot brand. Golden Hot sounds better. But anyway, I'm going to have all that stuff linked down below in the description box. So if you guys are interested in that blow dryer, which I love it. I've had it for years, you guys. I think I've had that blow dryer, head dryer actually. Sorry, not blow dryer, head dryer for about 10 years now. And it's still going strong. And I use it faithfully.
Okay, I'll just say that I was struggling, all the memories, they took me back. Oh yeah, now I've had pain and I've had so much sorrow, but I've had hope and the joy of tomorrow. I've had pain and I've had so much sorrow, but I've had hope and the joy.
All right, after she's done sitting underneath the dryer, I go ahead and rinse out the hair mask, and now we are going into blow drying the hair. But before we blow dry, if you guys are faithful watchers of my video, like I said before, you guys know I always go in with this Tresemme heat protectant. It is my favorite of all time. I have been using it for years. I have been using it ever since I started my natural hair journey. And can you guys believe that before I started my natural hair journey, I was not using a heat protectant? I would wash my hair, go straight into blow drying it and flat ironing it. No heat protectant. How wild is that? If I did that today, my skin would be crawling. But anyway, I love that heat protectant. It is my absolute favorite. It's super lightweight. Y'all already know I always go in with my Yellow Bird blow dryer, my absolute favorite. Once I blow dry the section completely, I do go in with a hair lotion. And then I do like to top it off with an oil. But don't put the oil on there until you're done blow drying the section, because you're gonna fry the hair. Her hair was due for a trim, nothing crazy. As you can see, I cut off like 1/2 an inch, probably barely that. And it's just so crazy how the littlest bit of hair makes such a big difference. And look at that, I barely had to cut any off and her hair looked so good. So I repeated the same thing, blow dried, lotion, blow dry, then I put the oil, then I clipped her ends. The Olaplex bonding oil was also my first time using it, and I think I like it. It's a pretty decent oil. Do I think it's way overpriced? Yes. But it is a good oil. I mean, oil is oil. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's nice. It feels nice going on the hair, but any oil feels good going on the hair. I don't know. Don't shoot me for it. I'm just the messenger. But what I do like about it is that a little does go a long way. When I got the bottle, I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to finish this in like 2 weeks. But if you put too much, it will be greasy. Like it can be a heavy oil, but if you use very little, it could be a lightweight oil, if that makes sense. We are now finally to the styling part. Yes, if you guys made it this far in the video, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I really do. So how I start is I part the hair from ear to ear. I always think that's the easiest way to start with doing this hairstyle. And as I part her hair, I do like to oil her scalp. Then I go in and do the oiling the rubber bands method. I used to think this method was a little ridiculous, and I'm like, that don't work. And it really does. It works. The oil you guys saw me oil the rubber bands with is the same oil that's in that brown bottle, the Do Grow oil. I just prefer that applicator better because I have a better control of how much oil comes out. So after I part her hair from ear to ear, the back section, I believe I parted this into 3 to 4 sections. You could do it based off of your child's thickness. If they have thinner hair, you would go with bigger parts. If they have thicker hair like my daughter, you go with smaller parts. I use the Do's Braid and Edge Gel to put on her edges just to smooth it out, just because as you guys can see, her hair gets peasy on the side, so it just smooths those out to give a cleaner look.
Your joy will come in the morning.
front of her hair, I decided to have it go to the side, and we just picked the side. So I went with that side because that side is the thinner side of her head. I don't know if you guys have seen, but I have made a video about how my daughter, when she was a baby, she used to pull her hair out, and she has created permanent damage. So on her, what is that? Her right side of her head is a lot thinner, and so that's why we decided to go to the side, and that way it'll cover it up. She's not bald, but it is a lot less hair on that side of her head. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I look back on this video, and I was like, I should have either did like a perm rod set, or I should have did like a braid out or twist out and let her wear her hair out, because her hair looks so good like that. But in my mind, I'm thinking about putting her hair up, because again, if I were to have done her hair like that, it would have been more work for me to maintenance it. And then she had just started cheerleading, so she was going to be at cheer practice, and her hair was just, it was going to be a mess. So definitely in the future, I am going to go with leaving it out, because I loved how full and poofy it looked. I tried the silicone beads for the first time, and I kind of like them. I think I just have to get used to them, because I'm used to the plastic ones. But obviously we all like them for the obvious reason: they don't make the noise. That's why I got them. And then I also got them because, like I said in the previous clip, she is in cheerleading now, and so I felt like it'd be more comfortable for her to have the silicone when she does her rolls. My daughter is a bass, so when she has the girl up in the air, whenever they're on her back, whatever, I just felt like it wouldn't have been too much. What I don't like about them, though, just like anything else that's silicone, maybe because of the white ones, I feel like they got discolored a little quicker, and they collect a lot of like dust. So you can't just like throw them in the little hair bag that you have with all the stuff in it, because they get a little dusty. But other than that, I guess they're pretty good. I also didn't like that it was kind of hard to like push them up on the hair because it is silicone, but I just think it's something I have to get used to because I'm new to it. But other than that, I like them. I would give it like an 8 out of 10. I would recommend you guys to try them because I thought they were pretty cool. Something new that I'm also trying that I really liked was putting the oil at the ends of her hair before I covered it with the bead. I just feel like whenever my daughter wears her hair like this, her ends of her hair tend to get a lot more drier. So putting that oil on there really did help. When I took it down, I saw a difference in her hair. Your joy will come in the morning light. We've been made up for the night, yeah, yeah. We've been made up for the night, yeah. Your joy, it will come in the morning light. Hope that you can understand the times we're living in. People slip in a center just as fast as lightning, but just hold on. So much pain and we've shared so much sorrow, but we've had hope and the joy of tomorrow. We've had so much pain and we've shared so much sorrow, but we've had hope and the joy of tomorrow. Good. We've been made up for the night, yeah, yeah. We've been made up for the night, yeah. Your joy will come in the morning light. We've been made up for the night, yeah, yeah. We've been made up for the night, yeah. Your joy, it will come in the morning light. Just make it through tonight. Hold on for tonight. Take it all through the night. There's joy in the morning, I promise. Final results. I love how her hair came out with the beads. I think it was so cute. I love me a good old mohawk hairstyle. I don't know what it is, but I'm in my mohawk era and I love it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more cute hairstyle for kids, I have plenty of them on my YouTube channel, so make sure you guys go check those out. And in the meantime, make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.